Hello, and I would like to introduce you to our guest speaker for today. Our guest speaker is the man by the name of Mr. Guy Johnson. His mother is Maya Angelou, and today I will give you a brief summary into her career and her leadership skills. Maya Angelou was an American poet, a memoralist, and a civil rights activist. She has published 7 autobiographies, 3 books, essays, and several books of poetry. She has played in movies and television shows as well as over for 50 years. Maya Angelou is best known for While the Cage Bird Sings. And it gives you a brief summary up until when she was 17, and it just basically tells you about her life and what she went through as a child. It really brought international recognition and also acclaim. Her poems are inspiring and innovating. In 1993, she recited a poem on the Post of the Morning at the first inauguration of Bill Clinton, making her the first poet of an inaugural recitation. Maya Angelou became close friends with Malcolm X, and she later returned to the U.S. in 1965 to help him build a new civil rights organization. Malcolm X later died, and it made her really go through something, and it caused her to it did something to her which caused her to be quiet for like a couple of years. Angelo Angelo died on the morning of May 18, 2014, at the age of 86. She was found by her nurses, and she had already been sick. Like, she had health problems, and she was really in poor condition. Before she died, she had already scheduled events that she had supposed to went to, but since of her death, she wasn't able to attend. As the African American, Maya Angelou really experienced racial prejudice and discrimination. Because back then, being racist and stuff, it was like really popular back then. She has won 2 NAACP awards for outstanding literary work. While the Cage Bird Sing made literary history, and it was the first nonfiction bestseller book that she had ever made. Maya is a phenomenal woman. She has the ability to remind us that we all have something to offer. In other words, meaning like people get to the point where they feel like they should give up in life. And it's just basically a reminder that like God has a purpose for you to be here. So like it's no point of you giving up. One of her best quotes, I wanted to quote, but I don't know from word, but I wrote it down, and it says, courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any of the virtues consistently, meaning that most people get on the whim with a lot of pressure of what they're going through, and just basically saying that don't lose faith and just always have courage. Maya Angelou is an extraordinary, gifted interpreter of the human condition for African American women and so many others. Her words, delivered on a page through oration, were deeply heartfelt and painfully clear. Her common touch and exceptional touch created power and helped a lot of people over time. However, I just want y'all to help me welcome her son, Mr. Guy Johnson.